Hi, it's Beth Norman-Roberts, and today I have a cute project for you. We're going to make this adorable owl calendar, and if you stay tuned, I even have some coloring tips with the Stampin' Up! Blends. So let's get started. The new mini catalog is out, and with it, because it is our celebration, we can get free stamps. So here we are going to use, with a $60 purchase, I'm going to use these adorable owls. Aren't they just the cutest? If you know me, you know I love owls. I'm going to use one of the owls that I stamped out previously with Memento ink. You want to be sure to stamp out where your ink won't bleed with these Stampin' Up! Blends, and the Memento that we sell is perfect for that. Now, taking the light color of crumb cake with the harder nib, I like to go where the highlights would be. Anything that when the sun or a light is above this owl shining down, where will the light hit? Shadows will be underneath the bow tie, underneath these little cheeks, and on the wings. I'll go through that with you. So just taking a little bit of the wings, I'm going to add the highlight. Tips of the ears would be in the shine, and the top of the head. Taking my dark marker, I'm using the pointed end. It's really good to keep this at a point, so what you don't want to do is to press heavy. So just barely touching the paper, I'm going to go over with dark ink right up to the light part that I colored. Now you're probably thinking that doesn't look too good. Well, let's show you a little secret. As soon as I'm done coloring this brown in, now a shadow would appear underneath the bottom of the owl. I did a couple of images and I thought it looked better with the light. So you can change your own rules. I do. Barely touching the paper. Taking my harder nib end, I'm going to color over the light and the dark that I just colored. And that blends the uneven edges so you won't see a distinctive edge. If you look closely, I'll hold that up. So I'm just going to continue to color. In smaller areas, I do want to use my point. Going in circles so that you don't see straight lines. Again, you'll see how it blended out really nice. I colored a few of these owls, as I mentioned, and I thought they looked so cute with the Tahitian tied pupils. When there's a large area, you can use your tip, but again, barely touch the paper. Now, what I did forget to do on this one that I have done on another owl that I colored, I dabbed in a little bit of a pinky. This is Calypso Coral, and I put little cheeks on him. I think it's so cute with cheeks. Cheeks, cheeks. Now this owl is done. I did color a couple of more,
And now we're ready to put the calendar together. But first we have to use our snips and cut around. Don't be intimidated. It really is easy. I am so crazy. I love to cut like this. It's called fussy cutting. When I scrapbook and there was no such thing as dies, I used to trace out the letters of the alphabet from a stencil, and I would sit in front of the TV and I would just cut away. What's my cuckoo clock? I once lived in Germany as a kid, and my parents bought that cuckoo clock. Now these are snipped as best as I can. When you see little white edges, I just like to take my marker and just go over the edge a little bit, and you don't see it anymore. Instead of thinking that you didn't cut just perfectly, this is another little trick that will work for you. Your friends will be all amazed at how cute these owls are, and you'll be amazed at how well you colored. So there's my finished image. The next thing is to put our calendar together. Using the aspen tree dies, I cut out my 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 tree. And by that measurement, you will have space around your edges, which is what you want. I'm now going to take some leaves and I'm going to run it through my Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. And we have our tree die. I'm going to cut 2 of those. Now the aspen tree dies are from a previous catalog, but they are still available through your Stampin' Up! Online website. And you can also order them from me if you didn't want to use the catalog online. Taking a different piece of just scrap green, I'm going to use one of the leaves, the smallest one that's from the aspen tree dies. Now we're going to glue. Taking these leaves, I'm just randomly going to put them on the back. Now for this piece, I'm going to want to just put it through the bottom like that. Well, I want to make sure the paper's in the right direction. And then glue it down. There's glue on the back there. Just have to do a little bit. And this is just, again, to make it look like there's some foreground and background. I'm now going to glue my aspen tree dies down to this pretty pink paper. It's from a Wash and Beauty, and this is what the other side is. Taking a calendar, I'm going to glue that on. Calendars are available in lots of different places online, Amazon and other places, Etsy. I'm just going to glue that on to the bottom after I take my small little leaf. Just looking for placement where I want to put the calendar. Okay. I'm just going to reach for my dimensionals. Taking a piece of white cardstock, you're going to cut your 8.5 by 11 by 4 1/4. Then we're going to score at 5.5. Taking the piece of paper that we cut first in the video, I folded it at the score line, and that gives the base for the card. My calendar is just a little bit angled. Taking a piece of scrap, we're going to cut another piece at 4 1/4 by 3. Next, we're going to score at 1/2. One and a half, and 2 1/2. Taking your bone folder, fold the centerpiece in half, and then take the 2 ends and we're going to fold those up and we're going to score them. Press down firmly to get your seams all working right. Taking our piece of paper, keep the fold in the center upwards. And on the back of the inside, we're going to put just a little bit of glue. And we are going to attach the small little area that has been left open. So it acts like a hinge. I'm going to do the same thing for the top. Just make sure this is straight. And there we have our calendar. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you had fun watching the video on this calendar. I just love these little owls and I'm sure you're going to see them again. If you haven't subscribed, please do so now. I hate for you to miss any of my videos. Have a great day.